5 guys died there. Unfortunately, one of them was my brother.
You never really know how important something is. Every family's waiting for their turn.
When Sergeant Edward Lee joined the Army and served in Iraq,
We only have so much time in country.
the military made him a promise. No one left behind.
It just takes us a little while, but we will eventually get to everybody.
America doesn't forget the people that have gone before, and if any of their loved ones are lost, somebody will come and get them.
Lieutenant Stanley Dwyer heard the promise too. Of the 88,000 Americans missing in action, 79,000 are from World War II. Searching for Stanley is the story of a B-17 pilot who in 1944 crashed into an alpine forest near a small village in Austria.
A rocket went through the tail. That's the first rockets we ever ran into.
At the time, his remains were never found.
Yep, he was in deep trouble right there.
Same problem, lots of roots, not enough dirt.
We'll be at the recovery site where JPAC,
I keep finding these little plates like this.
the military's version of a cold case crime lab,
It's just a fragment of leather with a little hole in it.
looks for clues.
Like sheet metal, snaps, buttons.
It could be from uniform, it could be from jacket.
We'll have rare access to the team headquarters in Hawaii where each box
A particular case will be kept in an archival case box.
tells a story.
It's very typical of the kind of remains that we would get from a crash site.
It's always in our mindset, being military, that we're going out looking for our brothers and sisters in arms.
It's like a clasp or something.
This mission is special in that we got to meet the family members.
This is all hallowed ground for us.
Very, very heavy.
And we'll be there when Stanley Dwyer's family learns the truth.
Hey Harold, we found this.
JPAC, with its first recovery team ever in Austria,
You know, we're kind of like ambassadors now.
feels the pressure,
We have to sustain at least 30 square meters a day.
the obligation to keep the government's promise.
Because you never know, that next bucket you put in the screen might be the one that's gonna do it for everybody.
Awful lot of ground to cover.
Witness a brother's determination,
Tells me it was a hell of an explosion.
a family's obsession.
And here we are 6,000 miles from home, and we're at the place where his life ended. It's pretty amazing.
Will his son's burden finally end?
Especially my dad and my mom were always pretty distraught that there wasn't something they could bury. That's what we're hunting for. We hope we can accomplish the mission.
The mission for Allied bombers and fighter planes on that spring day came down to one goal: destroy German aircraft factories.
Would you ask your grandfather if he saw flames coming from the plane or smoke coming from the plane?
Stanley Dwyer's B-17 took enemy fire.
That's your flak. Boom.
It was just burning on both sides.
The bombs were still in the bomb bay.
The radio operator came on. He said, "Sir, shall we bail out?" And I said, "Hell yes, let's bail out."
We lost half of our crew. Pardon my expression, but it's tough to lose half of your crew that you know personally. And there's nothing I can do about it.
It was in the one right now that John is standing in.
Those searching for Stanley, they're no different than thousands of families with hope to one day say goodbye.
Being a war veteran myself, it's always important to know that if something should happen to any of our U.S. servicemen, no matter what branch you're in, we're going to come back for you.
It's an amazing journey. Amazing journey.